What do you want to show out there?
I think I just want to show that I can play at the highest level. I think it's my first camp, so it's a bit of a learning experience for me. But I want to prove myself here, and I want to show what I got and show that I can play with the big boys.
Is that where you think the physicality comes from? Is everybody is really hell-bent on trying to make an impression right now?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everyone's trying to show themselves and play hard and play tough, and it's a tough league at the next level. So I think, yeah, the intensity is high, so the physicality is high too.
Does that suit you more, playing a full kind of scrimmage like that, as opposed to maybe skill drills or anything? You feel like you can show best when you're playing a full game atmosphere like that?
Yeah, for sure. I think the full game atmosphere is what brings out my game, at least. I like being strong on the D side of things, and I like being physical. So I think the scrimmages definitely help my game a little bit more.
What was the number one thing you wanted to focus on coming into this development camp?
I think it was just getting to know everyone and learning around here. I've never been down here, and this is my first camp, so I'm just trying to be as wide-eyed and open-eared as I can, and soak it all in. And yeah, I want to prove myself along the way and see what I can do.
How about on the game side of things? What one thing in your game that you wanted to work on or focus on?
I think I want to be a lot better with the puck. I think I have a pretty good game with the puck, but I want to be a lot more, be able to, I guess, move it a little quicker and be a little bit more skilled and keep it on a string a little bit better. So I think that's something that I'm working on, and yeah.
You pointed out that this is your first camp with the team. You drafted last year, I guess, obviously.
No, I was drafted a few years ago, and just because of how it went, I wasn't able to come here last year because of the World Juniors going on. So yeah, I was in Hartford for a little bit, and I got to meet some of the guys there, but this is the first time I'm
So what's the
competing here.
mindset then coming in? Like, are you a young guy? Are you a veteran guy? What's your thought process?
I would say I'm a young guy, but I'm here with the mindset to prove myself and to see where I can take it to the next level.
You mentioned that you had a brief time in Hartford. What was one thing that you learned while you were there, or the difference between coming to the WHL to the AHL?
I think the biggest thing I learned there is just how the guys carry themselves. I mean, everyone's sticking to their routines and doing everything they can to make sure they're playing at the best of their ability. So yeah, all the pros there that have been there for a while, I think I soaked it all in, and I tried to make a routine for myself.
What kind of feedback are you getting from the coaches and the personnel here?
It's been a lot of positive. They haven't really given much feedback yet. They're just trying to see what we got and let us get comfortable around things. So yeah, I think everyone's just telling us to keep positive and keep working and go day by day.
What would you say is your one goal coming into this upcoming season?
I think my one goal is just to get better every day. I think if I can take things day by day and see what I can do, if I can get a shot at the next level, that's great. But whatever happens, happens, and I'm just looking to get better and progress my game every day.
When you're a guy who's been good all the way up, and you've been the top prospect, when you come to this level and you see that everybody else is good, what's that like?
It's a ton of fun. I think when it's one thing in junior when you can be bigger or stronger and it kind of helps you edge guys, but when everyone's just as big and as strong as you got to try and find something that makes you you. So I think it's a ton of fun competing with guys that are at your skill level, and yeah, I've enjoyed it so far.
How does this compare to trying to make the Team Canada in the World Juniors?
I think it's a lot similar in the sense that it's a high intensity and everyone's battling and the physicality is high, and I think yeah, the jump is huge, and everyone that's drafted by the Rangers wants to be a Ranger one day. So, and that's the same thing with World Juniors. You want to be representing your country, and I think it's kind of the same thing. So yeah, it's high intensity, it's physical, and it's been a lot of fun so far.
And that experience, do you feel helps you in
I think it does a little bit. I think obviously I had 2 chances at that, and this is my first time here, but I think yeah, it's helped me a lot so far.
I know you had a lot of success in the WHL, but why did this feel like the right time? You didn't want to go back there. You wanted to be here, whether it's NHL, Hartford. You feel like you're ready? I mean, I know there's a lot of guys there competing for a spot, but how do you feel as far as your readiness to maybe play in the NHL?
Yeah, I think I proved everything that I needed to prove in the junior level, and I'm ready to be a pro. I want to take the next jump, and I'll do anything I can to get to that level.